great deal of what we define music as is based on scientific principles. Now, the primary scientific term used in defining music is the term acoustics. Acoustics is the science of sound, and it's the physical basis of what music is built upon. Acoustics is built also upon things like physics, mathematics, and engineering. All of these mathematical or scientific terms have to do with how music is made. Now, acoustical sound is probably the biggest one you have to know to get through any test questions that will come up. And acoustic sound refers to things like frequency range, echo of a given room, graphic equalizers, and signal-to-noise ratios. Now, the one that you're going to be tested on is to know a bit about echo and how that is shaped by things such as just a room. You get acoustical engineers to come out and try to set up rooms to best suit what they're going to be used for. The same thing you would put a speaker or a lot of singers in is not necessarily going to sound good for instrumentalists. If you want a room to be live, and by live meaning it has a great deal of echo, sounds bounce around the room, it'll generally be a square or rectangular room, generally has a tall ceiling, and perhaps most importantly, it's going to have a very dense wall or dense floor, and often a dense roof as well. If the material that is on the floors, walls, and roof is dense, it's not going to collect the sound. So when sound waves hit it, they just bounce around. Again, that is what makes a live room. If you're singing or talking, a live room makes you sound more powerful and makes things sound very full and quite nice. Most of the time, if you have a choir singing in a church, they will build that church to try to get a lot of live acoustical waves. But if you are trying to use mostly instruments, or you're trying to listen to a recording to mix it down into a final production to be put on a CD or whatnot, there you want to have a very dead room where there's no bouncing waves. A dead room is should have a construction of mostly rather soft material, okay? Porous material, there we go. And like carpeting is a good example. Carpeting eats sound waves up. The room I'm sitting in right now has a weight set in it, a piano in it, pictures on the wall, diplomas on the wall, carpeting on the floor, and if I clap my hands, it's pretty dead. Not much there. I don't know if it's going to make a big difference, but if I clap my hands in this little closet that the computer is in right now, this will probably bounce a little. Well, not too much. Oh well, forget that. But anyway, a porous wall will generally deaden sound, and a dense wall will make the sound bounce or make it live. This is important. It will help you pass tests. Woo! Okay.